But we start today's show, though, with the game involving Leeds United and Millwall. It was Leeds' first home game since news came through last week of Gary Speed's tragic death. Gary, of course, spent over a decade with the club and was part of the 1992 title-winning side. So, as you can imagine, it was a hugely emotional day at Ellen Road.
This was a day when being there meant so much, when a name meant more than a game, as supporters gathered outside the ground to pay tribute to one of their own.
Today's giving us an opportunity to actually come and witness this and be part of it, but it's not going to go away after today. This is going to be with us a long time.
A lot of emotions, I think, today. Yeah, it's going to be a big build-up before the game, and then hopefully we can have a good game afterwards for him.
Filling up now, so yeah, no, it'll be a good occasion. We'll show everybody how to say goodbye to a legend. So.
Fittingly, Gary Speed's midfield partners from the League Championship winning side of 1992, Gary McAllister, Gordon Strachan and David Batty, led the tributes on the pitch as Gary's widow Louise and their two sons looked on. Rivalries were put aside. This was Football United in honour of one of the game's most popular personalities. Players from both sides could be forgiven for playing out a subdued first half. As the home fans continued to chant Gary Speed's name, Robert Snodgrass fashioned a chance for himself but couldn't quite make it count. Likewise, Danny Pugh's follow-up. Millwall's biggest threat came from a corner. Alex McCarthy did well to keep out Darius Henderson's header. Leeds midfielders Michael Brown and Johnny Howson both had to be replaced before half-time due to injury, but Snodgrass again threatened in the second half. And it was the Scot who lined up a free kick just on the hour, and some strike it was. The roar and the celebration made it clear. There was no doubt who that left-footed special was for. 2 minutes later, substitute Lloyd Sam teased Millwall again. And there was Snodgrass once more for his 7th goal of the season, stooping rather than leaping, as per the Speed tradition. Leeds could have scored more, but for an outstanding performance by Steve Mildenhall. How's this for a save to deny Luciano Becchio? Next, he somehow kept out this shot from the current number 11, Lloyd Sam. And so earn another win in a most difficult week for Leeds United and their manager Simon Grayson, who signed for the club as a schoolboy on the same day as Gary Speed.
All you can think about is Louise and Roger and Carol, his mum and dad, who I went to see half an hour before the game because Roger wanted to see me, and my dad, who was there on that day 28 years ago with Gary's dad, and obviously followed our careers. So it's been a difficult week, but it's a celebration today of Gary Speed, what he meant to this football club.
It was a little bit surreal seeing Gordon Strachan, you know, before the game, and he's saying his legs were wobbly and, you know, very, very emotional for people that knew him a lot better than I did as well. You know, those guys are teammates and lifelong friends, and, you know, quite rightly, you know, the atmosphere here today and the tribute paid to Gary was first class.
It's been a very tough week for everybody connected with the football club who knew Gary, and those that didn't even know Gary. I was up with his parents today, Louise and the kids, and Gary McAllister, David Batty and Gordon Strachan, and it's been a real tough week with everybody. But it's a fitting tribute to a fantastic footballer, fantastic person, and he won't be forgotten, that's for sure.